Oh, yeah. You know, we had a chance to talk to the governor, and I know you said everybody is talking about this. Let's say a lot of people are talking about this. I've heard from others who say it's not a big deal at all. Meantime, we are in South LA where the governor talked about his California blueprint for confronting homelessness, committing billions of dollars to help, in particular, a shelter for about 170 people at this county-owned location behind me, run by the Exodus Corp in Culver City, that should open in a couple of years. But these are the photos that have generated the controversy. You see Magic Johnson posing with Governor Newsome yesterday during the Rams 49ers game at SoFi. The governor was then, Magic was then pictured with LA Mayor Eric Garcetti, San Francisco Mayor London Breed, while Magic is tweeting out, hanging out at SoFi, presumably from his private suite or a private suite at the stadium. So as you mentioned, they are without masks. But Governor Newsome this morning told me that he was simply being gracious for the moment, a brief moment, when he took the mask off to be photographed. This is how he answered questions about it this morning.
You're correct. I was very judicious yesterday, very judicious. And you'll see the photo that I did take where Magic was kind enough, generous enough to ask me for a photograph. And in my left hand's the mask, and I took a photo. The rest of the time, I wore it, as we all should. Not when I had a glass of water or things. And I encourage everybody else to do so. And that's it.
And that's it. The governor also talked about the positive downward trend in COVID cases, Marlo, which of course is significant. And he said basically encourages everybody to keep wearing the mask, said he had the mask on, except for the photos. If you look at them closely, you see Mayor Garcetti, who we also have asked for a comment. He has the mask in his hand. So is this a big deal? Well, of course, given the governor's history, shall we say, on this issue, we don't have to go into all the details of the French Laundry, but I'm sure all of our viewers remember that. He stopped short of saying that he made a mistake, but did say that he was very judicious, as you'd heard, wearing the mask at all times, except for the photo, and wanted to leave it at that.
Are there any photos, Phil, of Governor Newsome or Mayor Garcetti, for that matter, with masks on?
I have not seen any. I mean, I can't say that none exist, but I have not seen any.
Yeah, I haven't seen any either.
We're going to have more on this later on today.
Okay.
You know, Supervisor Holly Mitchell, who's off and on with us, she said she's much more concerned about all the fans who weren't wearing masks at all and the apparent lack of enforcement than the governor and the others taking their mask off for a brief photo.
Right. And I know we'll delve into this more later, but a lot of parents, you're right to point out that a lot of people say it's not a big deal. And then there's the parents that say, then why does my child have to wear a mask when they're outside on the playground? So, okay, we'll get more into that a little bit later. Phil, thank you so much.